So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. And it's De Jong. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game, quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Seedorf knocks it out wide. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Both sides exercising caution for now. Now it's Eto'o. That's a sharp pass. And here's Gullit. And it's Gullit. Just eases him off the ball. He is just caressing the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gullit. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he finish? Goal! Iran! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Iran have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Iran very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. This is a promising build-up. Yaya Toure. And it's Rodri. Iran do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
And here's Dembele. Nedved. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's really well cleared. Ibrahimovic. And it's Nedved. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. It's Dembele! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Dembele deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Ronaldinho quietly revving up. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Eto'o is onto this. Shapes to shoot! Gilberto Silva goes direct. Gullit looking to add to his goal. Looking for options for movement.
Iran really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Pull it. And it's Nedved. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a searching pass. Lahm. Lahm getting this one clear. De Jong. Pull it. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Pull it. He has found the way through. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rodri. And that is the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Iran coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Iran have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Substitutions taking place.
So right back into the action. Iran leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And it's Gullit. Seedorf. Gullit. Pressure coming in from all directions. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And it's played forward. Rodri. Looking for the run. Space for him to turn and look. Quality ball. Desailly promptly onto that, and that is that. Rodri. Can he get it through? And he's intervened well there. De Jong. Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Gullit. And this is Dembele. Dembele! And he's stuck it away. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Iran are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Rodri. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that has put paid to that. Gullit with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Now, can they get him away? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Vieira. Now Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Dembele. He won't be happy with that one. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cruyff. Oh, this is a terrific run. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Hullet. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Seedorf. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Not the most accurate pass. Ronaldinho. Gilberto Silva. And that has been cleared. Aimed beyond the defence. Referee's given a throw. Hullet. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Gilberto Silva. And it's Ibrahimovic. Iran have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about to... It's Dembele! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
And here's Dembele. A lot of... Great chance! And he's there to get it away. Nicely spread. Dembele. Ibrahimovic chasing after it. Yaya Toure. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to play it through. He's having a shot! Well taken goal. Deep into injury time. Pressure. And that is that. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Hullet taking in the accolades. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started.
And you know, Peter, it's great to see Samuel Eto'o on the team sheet. Energetic, fast, strong, a deadly finisher, and his stamina is absolutely exceptional. He just doesn't stop running.
Quite genuine African superstar.
And usually leaves you something to remember.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looking to play him in. So no flag here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's Rodri. Tries to pass it through. That's really well manoeuvred. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Ronaldinho. Pull it. And he's been shifted off it. And it's Dembele. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dembele. Alcantara. Nedved.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Iran
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see.
And the shots! They want to be quick to recover this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Yaya Toure. Desai is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Vieira. Now, can they get him away? And this is Eto'o. Oh, sweet feet. Impressive jump. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Eto'o! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rodri is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And the pass is intercepted. A lovely pass, but can he get there? Nesta spots it and intercepts. Ibrahimovic chasing after it. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Rodri. It's Bergomi. Gilberto Silva kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. De Jong. Now it's Gullit. Now it's Dembele. That's a good run down the left. And this is Gullit. And Gullit! Well, Gullit! Oh, it's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets. Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Can he spark a counter here? Well, that pass isn't the best. And Iran can counter-attack here. Rodri. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rodri. Vieira.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Vieira. And here's Nedved. Closing in on goal. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And we come to you now with
Iran coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Iran are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Substitution in progress.
So, into the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Seedorf. Dembele. Oh, just skips past Dembele! It's bounced back off the post. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Toure really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And he was quick to react. That's a cute ball. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ball is over the line. Vicious ball here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Hullet. Goes down, but nothing given. Yaya Toure. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Iran can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well-timed, excellent interception. Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. Vieira. And it's Cruyff. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great vision. And that has sent him sprawling. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ronaldinho. Turns back here, probably the best option. Nesta. Desailly promptly onto that, and that is that. Cruyff. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Hullet. Passes short and sharp. Oh, that's superb.
Iran clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Vieri. Vieira. Nicely weighted ball. Cruyff. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Driven forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Nesta with the slide tackle there. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Pressing high and with purpose. Rodri. And here's Vieri. Vieri charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well read, and the danger is averted. Nesta gets it clear. Vieira. Oh, super ball. And this is Vieri. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now is this the final assault? Now it's Cruyff. And that's it, the pressure finally lifts. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Great chance!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Adriano, can he get on the end of this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rodri, and here's Hullet. Oh, good-looking ball. Iran do have a chance to counter here. He's through here. Ibrahimovic, the ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great vision.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Rodri, and that is a little undercooked. Threads one in. De Jong is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Tries to play it through. Oh, that was vital. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Iran clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Dembele.
Iran are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
De Jong, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all... And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Iran presented with a golden opportunity here.
Dida.
Clearly engaging in mind games here. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and the heart and mouth moment for the taker.
Iran are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authority.
He's having a shot, and again! And it's in! Thuram. And it's Rodri. Vieira. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Yaya Toure. Tries to pass it through. Opts to play it back. Ronaldinho, the specialist in tearing teams apart. No, that's been intercepted. Rodri. Adriano. That's Vieira. Nedved. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ibrahimovic. Iran heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Iran are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Vieira. Quality ball. And it's Nedved. Hullet. And that is well cleared. And he's there to retrieve it. Ronaldinho. Oh, Red, nice interception. Rodri.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rodri ventures forward. And it's Vieira. Adriano. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Iran sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Substitutions taking place.
So we're underway for the second half. Vieira. Yaya Toure. And it's Baggio. He's a sharp little ball here. Van Dijk.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cruyff. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Yaya Toure. Now that looks a decent ball. Vieira. Roberto Baggio! Arsenal with the corner, they're first. And that should get the job done. Iran are looking to go forward now. Moved on forwards. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
The muscular approach does pay off here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Baggio. And that's another good win of the ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Dembele. Seedorf. And he welcomes it in. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Vieira. He's picked his way through. Chance, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's going to go a long way. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's beautifully weighted. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now that is a hefty challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Iran have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's got away from it. Cruyff! And that was very necessary. Lahm, back towards the middle. Half an hour gone in the second half. Ronaldinho. That has been cut short. It's Ibrahimovic! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the pass is intercepted. Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Messi. Oh, a bust challenge. He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Vieri. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Yaya Toure.
Arsenal seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Oh, well played. Rodri. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yaya Toure.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He has found the way through. And that's it. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Dembele voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
With a quick request for support.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Charity